8. Now, as we were mentioning, executives at a Scottish shipyard are about to get bonuses, even though the 2 ferries being built at Port Glasgow are more than 5 years late and 3 times over the original £97 million budget. Andrew Miller is the chairman at Ferguson Marine and has been questioned by MSPs about the payments.
It beggars belief that these bonus payments have been made.
Incentive payments for performance. So, just in terms of regard, I have due regard.
But if it's for performance,
I have due regard to the public money that's been invested in the yard, and so do the board. We hold the management to accountability.
So, what's the impact of the delay to delivery? John Daniel is a business owner on the Isle of South Uist in the Outer Hebrides, where services are going to be disrupted throughout the summer. John, a very good morning to you. Just explain, for you, running your business, how integral to it is the running of this ferry service?
Well, good morning, Rosie, and good to hear from you, and thank you for taking an interest in this thing. The effect we see is that everything we do, everything that comes on and off the island, any people that come on and off the island use this ferry service. It's like our highway, it's like our road. So without it, nothing moves, nothing happens. You can't come and go as you please. And what we see is that the Scottish Government are unable to operate a fairly straightforward ferry network. So I'm not sure how you would expect them to be able to run anything else.
I've struggled getting a ferry around the Outer Hebrides. It was extremely delayed and difficult and stressful, and I was just there on holiday. But you need, presumably, for your business, tourists to be able to get to and from easily so that you can run your business.
Well, everybody has annual leave to take. They book their holidays, they book their accommodation, they book their ferries. Imagine if on your way to the ferry, you get a text telling you it's been cancelled, it's been diverted 100 miles to a different port. It's fine if you've got a car and you've got the time to actually get there. If you're trying to make it via public transport, you've got no chance. And there doesn't seem to be any cognizance within the government to cope with that. They meet with us, they tell us everything, they understand and all the rest of it, but I don't think they do.
And when the service is running at its best, how regular and how frequent are those ferries and how reliable are they?
I'll have to cast my mind back more than 3 years to get to that point. But we're normally we get a daily service. On a couple of days a week, we get two ferries per day. Like usually a changeover day, like a Saturday, when people are normally renting cottages for a week, etc. There's lots of activity, people coming and going. But the main difficulty is the fact that it's the unreliability of it, and the fact that Calmac seem to think they can treat their customer as some form of nuisance that needs to be told what to do at a moment's notice.
So why are you being told that there are delays?
Well, Calmac, it's like 3 different quangos that are involved in it. You have Transport Scotland, which is part of the Scottish Government. They then look after the building of the ships and the piers are looked after by another quango called CMAL. And then the actual running of the ships is a contractor called Calmac. And Calmac blame CMAL, CMAL blame the government. And everybody here thinks that the 3 of them are just fairly incompetent. And the only answer would be to roll them into one organisation. But the difficulty is there's no island representation on the boards of these organisations. So they're not listening. It doesn't affect them. If my business doesn't have the transport links it needs to get the people on and off the island, I don't have money in the bank at the end of the month to pay the wages for the people, the 13 people that I'm employing. If the ferry doesn't sail, all of these executives, they get paid at the end of the month, they get their pension, they get their handshakes, they get the best paying conditions in seafaring in the Western world. So they're not providing the service for what they're being paid.
John, thank you so much for just explaining from your perspective, running your business, I think headache is an understatement of how difficult it's been to do that when you just can't be guaranteed of the service, the transport around you. John Daniel, thank you so much. Business owner on the Isle of South Uist, and a story close to your heart, Callum.
Yeah, absolutely. The disruption continues at the busiest time for the Western Isles of the year. It's ridiculous.
Across the UK.